Hello everyone. Today I'm going to just talk to you guys about my character Todd and how I made him without the age restriction on the video that I made a little while back. Uh, most of the time I try to keep my channel goofy and lighthearted. It's hard to do that sometimes. Things going on in my life, things that I'd rather not talk about. So, let's just talk about Todd. So, if you know me, like my friends do, you know that I created him back around February of this year. At first, he was just another character in my art style that I just enjoyed drawing. I was just chilling one day on my computer. Then I looked back and then saw a drawing game, so I decided to draw a character in it. Character doing a silly little dance with a top hat. Now, I don't know why I drew this, but it was funny to me. So I kept on drawing this same exact drawing over and over and over. Until, one day, I thought about it in art class. I realized that, if you know this character named Flumpty Bumpty, you know that he has a weird hat from the second game that he had in only one pose. But for some reason, it was the only time we ever got to see his hat. So, I decided to make this guy a character. I decided to make him like Flumpty Bumpty in multiple ways. He had weird characteristics, weird lore. Flumpty Bumpty didn't really have lore. He wasn't taken seriously. But for me, I took Todd seriously. He's a mentally insane war criminal, and he really does not like people. I actually thought about making a fan game for the third Flumpty game, but I just ultimately decided not to. I already had a project going on, still working on it, but I just decided to include him in that. I have another project that's on the way, basically based all around Todd and his lore. I'm not gonna go into depth with it, but it's not the happiest ending for him, but I'm not gonna go into detail with it, but yeah, I basically created Todd off a whim because I thought it would be funny. I thought that this guy could have serious lore, and I took advantage of that possibility that he could have great lore. So, first, I needed to come up with a story that could compel you to feel bad for him. So, I made him a friend. Something will happen to his friend, but I won't really talk deep about it. If you see my recent community posts, I've made it to, her name is May. He has a family. His family doesn't really like him or really respect him at all. I have the character design for June, his sister, but don't really have anything for his parents yet. I know he will have a cousin that might appear in the series, but I'm just gonna tell you some things that we will adventure through the series as well. We will adventure through different art styles, like in animation styles, like if you know like animes like One Piece or such, we might adventure through that art styles. We'll probably break the fourth wall a couple of times, and then the one that's most important, stop motion. There will be an entire episode focused around stop motion, and there will be some backstory elements. my main goal is at the end of the series to, whenever it reaches its saddest point, to hit you with one final gut punch to the stomach or to the heart. It'll make you sad. Well, at least I'll try to make it sad. For people who don't really have the best attention span, not my problem. So, if you are a softie like me and you don't really like watching sad endings, sad stuff, so then don't watch it. But what I'm trying to base the final ending off of, well, the conclusion to Todd's story, is if you've seen Amanda the Avenger 3, at the end, if you get the correct ending, where you set free Rebecca and Amanda, then you will see a final tape where they were recording the live-action version of Amanda the Avenger, where Sam was there and in control, and she was actually being treated correctly, and she was treated with love and respect. But right now, that's my main gut punch that I'm trying to reach for. Trying to make it seem sad of what happened to Todd. Why Todd is Todd. I'm not gonna go into details of what happens to Todd, but if you think about it easily, you might catch on a bit early.